A week after rapper Jaden Smith dropped his highly anticipated single "DUMB," a track about breaking up with a girl he thought was the love of his life, his ex-girlfriend, Sab Zada, found herself making headlines. This time, it wasn't because of a glamorous red carpet event or a new music release of her own. Instead, she was pulled into a media frenzy over a shocking and public altercation. Sab Zada, the ethereal model-turned-singer, had reportedly become embroiled in a physical spat with another rising model, Khleopatre, a woman who had recently been seen getting cozy with Jaden in Ibiza, Spain, during the summer months. Their interactions were heavily scrutinized in cheeky, paparazzi-snapped photos that spread like wildfire across social media. What began as a love story of youthful passion and dreams between Zada and Jaden, a relationship that had captured the attention of fans since 2020, now appeared to be unraveling before the world's eyes. The once picture-perfect romance was now riddled with complications, secrets, and a confrontation that left fans drawing some rather uncomfortable parallels to the infamous entanglement between Jada Pinkett Smith, Jaden's mother, and August Alsina. While this latest twist didn't involve the complexities of marriage, it was a stark reminder of how fame and infidelity often collide in the public sphere, leaving the people involved exposed and vulnerable. Tensions between Sab Zada and Khleopatre reached their peak after the two reportedly came face-to-face in a confrontation that shook their shared social circles. According to sources, the altercation wasn't just a verbal spat, it quickly turned physical. In a now-deleted X post, which was initially captured by a Lipstick Alley user, Zada revealed details of the incident that had fans gasping and speculating wildly about what had truly transpired. Post featured a raw image of Zada's neck, marked by red scratch lines, a clear indication that the conflict had turned violent. The accompanying caption, written in Zada's characteristic candid tone, read, "Oh my God, not this girl coming to attack me, scratching my neck and then being mad because I blocked my ex and called her a homewrecker to my friends. Then she had the nerve to jump on me. LOL." Tweet, which was timestamped at 7:38 a.m. on October 10th, was live only for a short time before Zada took it down. However, as with most things on the internet, it didn't disappear fast enough to escape notice. Screenshots were captured and circulated among fan communities, stirring up even more intrigue. Fans and followers alike were left stunned by the public airing of such a private matter. Some questioned whether the fight was truly about Jaden or if deeper issues were bubbling beneath the surface between the two women. But Zada wasn't finished. She followed up the initial post with more details, tagging Khleopatre in a subsequent tweet that read, "Not my friends having a whole video of me walking in." The cryptic message seemed to hint at the possibility of video evidence that would corroborate her version of events. Zada also shared her frustration, writing, "20 witnesses saw you jump on me when I walked in. Sorry you're threatened by my presence and all over AF King Guy. Like wow." Her words echoed the exasperation of someone who was tired of being pulled into unnecessary drama, all in the name of love, or at least what was left of it. The tweets didn't stop there. Zada's anger and disillusionment were palpable as she took to social media again, expressing her frustration with the ongoing rivalry between women. "I'm so tired of women fighting women. This ST is so F king old," she tweeted. Her plea for accountability from men in such situations was clear. "Hello, can men take accountability for once?" It was a sentiment that many of her fans quickly rallied behind. In a world where women are often pitted against each other, especially when it comes to romantic relationships, Zada's frustration resonated deeply. She later added another layer of complexity to the narrative, revealing that Jaden had been reaching out to her long after their breakup. In a different tweet, she wrote, "These girls are physically attacking me for a man who is sending me apology flowers and letters to my house every month since the situation began. Hello? We all need to focus on ourselves." The revelation that Jaden was still apologizing to Zada, despite having been seen with Khleopatre, only fueled the speculation about where his heart truly lay. Was he torn between the two women, or was this another case of a man unable to let go of the past while exploring new romantic endeavors? The roller coaster relationship between Smith and Zada, which started in 2020, had appeared to be solid and full of promise. Though the couple was relatively private in the early stages of their romance, they went public in the last year, much to the delight of their fan bases. Their Instagram posts and public appearances painted the picture of young love at its finest. Two creatives, both forging their paths in music and fashion, supporting each other's careers. Seemed like a match made in Gen Z heaven. However, as is often the case with high-profile relationships, the cracks began to show. Things took a sharp turn when Jaden was photographed in what can only be described as several romantic and intimate moments with Khleopatre. The photos, snapped while they vacationed on a yacht in southern Europe, sent shockwaves through their fanbase. The images, showing the two laughing, lounging, and sharing close embraces, made it clear that this was more than just a casual friendship. For Zada, the betrayal wasn't just public, it was humiliating. The woman her boyfriend had been spotted with wasn't just any random fling. She was another figure in their social scene, someone Zada could have easily crossed paths with at any given moment. Tweets Zada posted were the first time either party had publicly spoken about any aftermath from the photos that circulated over the summer. Fans had been left in the dark, speculating about what was going on behind the scenes. Had Zada and Jaden split quietly? Had they reconciled, only for this latest incident to push them apart again? The details were murky, but Zada's social media outburst made one thing abundantly clear: the drama was far from over. As news of the fight between Zada and Khleopatre made its way through the internet grapevine, many weighed in with their thoughts. "Men will embarrass you," one commenter wrote, summing up the sentiment of many. "The new girl is just for play, and she too will be dumped soon enough. She doesn't even look like something to take seriously." The tone of the comments suggested a sense of inevitability, that Khleopatre, like many women who enter relationships with high-profile men, might soon find herself in Zada's shoes. Other fans were quick to point out a pattern in Jaden's behavior. One user chimed in, "Jaden does this a lot. He will let this Saba girl get embarrassed. Like date a whole other girl for a few, then come back to this Saba girl again like nothing happened. This has been happening for 4 years now, right? And she's not going anywhere. She will accept it every time." The harshness of the comments seemed to reflect the frustration some felt watching Zada, a young woman with so much potential, seemingly stuck in a cycle of hurt and forgiveness. A third fan brought up an uncomfortable truth about the dynamics of relationships in Hollywood. The common denominator is money. If Jaden had nothing to offer, she would have moved on. It was a sobering reminder of how fame and wealth can often complicate personal relationships, blurring the lines between love and convenience. And then there were those who were simply shocked by the entire situation. A fourth comment, still viewing Jaden through the lens of his early career, read, "All this over Jaden?" It was a question that seemed to sum up the bewilderment of those who remembered him as the fresh-faced, bright-eyed child star from The Karate Kid. How had he gone from that to being at the center of such messy, tabloid-worthy drama?